My name is Marshall MALLIE, and I'd like to ask you a question. Are you an eagle or are you an oyster? Oh, you want to know the difference before you answer? Okay. An oyster has a hard shell for a home. It lives at the bottom of the sea. And all it has to do is open its mouth and it has all the food it could possibly consume. And the water is even temperature all year round. It's got it made. The eagle, on the other hand, has to protect itself against its enemies. So it flies to the highest mountain and builds its home on a straw and sticks. And it has to hunt for its food. It lives in the worst climate, the worst weather you can imagine. Now I ask you, which one is a symbol of America? And I also want to know, which one are you? If you're an eagle, but haven't quite figured out how to spread your wings yet, that's where I come in. I'd like to help. As I said, my name is Marshall MALLIE, and I'm here to help you formulate a better, healthy, much more youthful life for your entire future. And how do I do that? I'll tell you what, I'll ask you a couple more questions. Question number one. Before you went to bed last night, did you write down on a piece of paper how many fat grams you consumed? How many calories you designed for yourself, and if you were plus or minus? And how much protein you ate? I doubt it. You see, I have hardly met anybody that does this. Why haven't I met anybody that does this in the past? Because 22 years ago, I designed my own program. I put together a program from all the different types of diets that there are out there. Yes, I've been on them all. The worst one I ever was on was for medical loss weight centers. I had to take liquid protein and I mixed it in diet soda every 2 hours, a little capful every 2 hours, and that's all I ate for 60 days. And I lost 51 pounds in 60 days. My first meal was a bowl of chicken broth, and I cried when I ate it. It tasted so good. So you want to talk about diets? Hey, I don't want to talk about diets. You know, my dad taught me two things. One is learn it right the first time, and the other was learn it right. So you figure it out. Now here's the deal. I will take you by the hand, and I will show you how in 21 days or less that you can be an expert at protecting yourself for the rest of your life so that you can think clearly. Now, you say, what does think clearly have to do with this? Well, if your serotonin level is on an even keel and you can think clearly, that means that you can prioritize your goals and put them in a proper order and accomplish them, and on time. And once that happens, you're going to have clear thinking. Hey, got it? So once you can think clearly, you're going to be a different person. Your stress level is going to go way down. So if your stress level goes down, hallelujah, brother, you're going to start growing those wings and you're going to be the eagle you want to be. If that's what you want out of life, is to be the best you can and reach your full potential, that's my job. I'm here to help you. So give me a call at 941-266-2280 and we'll schedule in a free appointment. Time for you, okay? And if not, go ahead and peruse my website. It's marshallsplan.com. You can get all the information you need from there. It's marshallsplan.com. And if you need a little more coaxing, I'll tell you a little story. When I was with Success Motivation Institute, I received some of the most awesome training in the world on motivation and goal setting. And I have coupled these in with my program, but that's not the story. The story is that when Paul J. Meyer came into the room one day, he told us a quickie. And the story went like this. In science class, they had put a frog inside a wide-mouthed jar, which was a fishbowl, and they filled it halfway up with water. The class did an experiment. What they did was they put a Bunsen burner underneath the fishbowl and started heating up the water very slowly. Eventually, the water boiled and the frog never did hop out. And all it had to do was jump. Now, are you that frog? Are you not jumping? You should be, because I'm here to help you. And an analogy I'll use in closing. The analogy is, let's suppose you're in, let's take Central Park in New York. And you know how Central Park is at night when it's dark. It's beautiful. All those beautiful lights are on and so forth and so on. Well, you've got to get from one side to the other, and the only way you know how to do it is through this bridge, and eventually through a tunnel. And the tunnel's almost a half-mile long to get from one side to the other, and all of a sudden the electricity goes out and you are stuck. You're dead stuck in your rights because you have no clue where to go. And you hear this voice behind you saying, up ahead, there's 3 different Ys. And you have to take the right one, otherwise you're going to get lost. And you'll be stuck in here till morning. Let me take you by the hand and help you out of here so you can get home to your family where it's safe. Now I ask you, are you going to take that person's advice, or are you just going to stand there and wait till morning? I would take that person's advice, to be honest with you, if I were in Central Park at late at night and all the electricity was out. So, as I said before, it would be my honor to become your personal coach. It would be a pleasure to watch you turn into an eagle and watch you soar off on your own. Give me a call at 941-266-2280. I am Marshall Malley, and I am here to help you reach a more healthy, productive life. Thank you.